What you just witnessed wasn't a sport hunt. It was a battle between us farmers and the destructive wild boars. For outsiders, it might look like a pastime, just another day of men with guns chasing animals through the countryside. But for us, every shot fired carries the weight of survival. We aren't chasing trophies. We are defending our land, our harvests, and our very way of life. For years, these animals have haunted our nights and wrecked our mornings. They tear through the fields, uprooting crops in minutes that took months of labor to grow. They dig up soil so violently that the earth looks like it has been plowed by a machine, leaving behind craters that break tractor wheels and cripple livestock. The worst part? They seem nearly impossible to eliminate. Wild boars reproduce at an alarming rate. A single sow can birth multiple litters every year, and each litter can have up to 10 piglets. Even if we take down dozens, hundreds more emerge by the next season. It's like trying to hold back a flood with bare hands. And so, hunting has become one of the few ways left to control this invasive force. Every hunt is not just an expedition, it's a fight for survival. Today was no different. We were already at the edge of the field when the first signs appeared. The ground was freshly torn. Black earth scattered as if a storm had struck overnight. Droppings still glistened under the weak morning sun, proof that the herd had passed through not long ago. Our dogs picked up the scent almost immediately, noses buried low, tails stiff with tension. "Big herd," Louis muttered, crouching beside a patch of destroyed corn stalks. "Look at this." They came through less than 3 hours ago. We pressed forward. For more than an hour, we tracked through the thickets, every step slow, deliberate, careful not to snap a branch or crunch a leaf too loudly. Then, suddenly, the dogs erupted. Their sharp, urgent barks echoed through the brush. My pulse quickened. They had found something. We broke into a jog, rifles ready, following the noise until we burst into a clearing. There, in the middle, surrounded by our pack, was a giant wilder. Its size was staggering. Broad shoulders, tusks like ivory knives, muscles rippling under its bristly hide. It looked more like a prehistoric beast than a mere animal. For a second, it locked eyes with us, and in that stare, I felt its fury. This was no helpless creature, it was a fighter. One wrong move, and those tusks could tear a man open. By midday, the sun grew harsher, the air shimmering with heat. Sweat soaked through our shirts, and every breath felt like fire. We pressed on toward the cornfield, golden stalks swaying gently in the breeze. For farmers, this field was wealth itself. For the boars, it was a banquet waiting to be devoured. Suddenly, chaos. One of the boars, chased by our dogs, bolted from the edge of the field. Instinct took over. I raised my rifle, steadied the crosshairs, and squeezed. The shot cracked, echoing across the field. The boar stumbled, staggered, and finally collapsed into the dust. Its strength faded in seconds, and soon it lay still. My hands trembled, not from fear, but from the surge of adrenaline. We may have won that moment, but the war was far from over. Our rifles are our lifeline. Precision engineered, fitted with scopes that can pierce distance, and in Texas, equipped with legal suppressors to reduce the noise. Out here, silence is a friend. Too much noise, and the rest scatter into the woods, impossible to catch. With the right setup, a single bullet can mean the difference between a farmer's field surviving another. Night were being reduced to rubble. By late afternoon, the fight carried us into an open field of lush green grass. This place was once used for grazing cattle, but ever since the wild boars appeared, farmers abandoned it. Bringing animals here would be suicide. They'd be mauled or driven off within days. We set up an ambush, lying low in the tall grass. The minutes stretched on endlessly. The sun dipped lower, shadows creeping across the land. Then, movement. About 300 meters away, a herd emerged, led by a massive alpha boar. You could tell it was the leader by the way it moved, cautious, deliberate, as if it knew danger lurked nearby. "Careful," Cody whispered. They spoke easy. Louise exhaled and pulled the trigger. The shot rang out, but it was too far. The herd exploded into chaos, sprinting away at full speed. Dust and grass flew in every direction, but one lagged behind. Cody, calm as ever, aimed and fired. His bullet struck true. The boar dropped instantly.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.